Hey guys, Nick Espinosa, your chief security fanatic here, and today we have to talk about China because it looks like China is hacking everyone. Now here's what's going on, and this is coming from reporting from CNBC. Now, a China-based hacking group has been quietly carrying out a 5-year cyber espionage campaign against governments in the Asia-Pacific region, and this is according to a new report that was just released by Check Point Security. Now, the hacking collective is known as Naikon, Naikon, and they have targeted countries including Australia, Indonesia, the Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, Myanmar, and Brunei. Now, Nikon attempts to infiltrate governmental bodies and then use that information to acquire, such as contracts and documents, to attack other departments in the government. They've been targeting ministries of foreign affairs, science, and technology, as well as government-owned companies with the aim of, quote, gathering of geopolitical intelligence. And again, this is according to Check Point. Now, security researchers first found out about the Nikon group in 2015. However, Check Point noted that they had basically slipped off the radar with no new evidence or reports of activities found until now. The hacking group has actually been active in the past 5 years, but, and I quote, accelerated its cyber espionage activities in 2009 and Q1 of 2020. Check Point did not say if Nikon was linked to the Chinese government, but, and this is where it gets interesting, a separate report in 2015 from another cybersecurity research outfit called Threat Connect claimed that the group was a unit of the Chinese People's Liberation Army, or PLA. Now, CNBC reached out to China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and CNBC said that they were not immediately available for comment when they contacted them. And I just have to say, on an aside, in terms of my own analysis, thanks to the coronavirus, we've actually been seeing China rise in the past couple of months to attempt to assume dominance not only in the region, but also the world. Now, think about this. The Chinese have been basically, they've been initiating aggressive confrontations with the U.S. Navy. Their Navy has in areas or bodies of water that the U.S. Navy has typically patrolled with the help of our allies in the region. They also quickly spun up their own manufacturing base to supply the world with things like PPE by claiming that the coronavirus was essentially gone from their population, when in reality, most experts, epidemiologists, immunologists, etc., say that they basically simply stopped counting and they're just putting everybody back to work regardless of infection or not, because they've got a large population, and if people start dropping, they'll just replace them and keep on moving. So they are manufacturing, despite the fact that all experts in this field say that the coronavirus is absolutely still in China and is still absolutely infecting and killing some of that population. Their own media outlets, for example, have been blaming the United States and others for this infection as well, and also claiming that the United States is the one that actually caused and spread this. I've actually seen some of these media reports out there that basically say the United States is doomed, they have no plan, they're the ones that did this, it's all their fault. I've also seen other countries blamed for this in Europe as well. Germany right now is not too happy with China either in this vein. So by virtue of this, it comes as zero surprise to me that this would be part of that step as well. If we are going to see an increase in the noise coming out of their state-sponsored cyber hackers, this is very logical that they're going to do this. We also know that the Chinese government under the Obama administration had actually hacked into the infrastructure of the White House. That is where obviously the President of the United States and his team live and work. So that's a very serious problem that we have, and this is something that we will keep tracking. But it's something I think the world needs to be aware of, because as we are going through a pandemic like this, now's the time to be pulling together instead of partisan bickering or one nation state trying to advance their cause over another. This is really one of those times where I think the world can come together and show that, at the end of the day, we're all human and we all just want to live our lives and be happy, whatever the governments say. So take that for what it's worth. But that is your news of the day. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.